On November the 15th this year, Senator Johnson and I publicly released a record that I placed in part on this poster next to me, and I'll get to this in a minute. The full document illustrates an assignment and assumption of business interest. The part next to me is a signature block in unaltered form, including one typographical error. The signature block includes Hunter Biden, two of his companies, and individuals connected to the communist Chinese regime. These are the main companies that Hunter Biden and his associates used to funnel money all over the world. Hudson West 3, Hudson Hudson 5, and then the other ones are Coldwater Harbor Capital and Owasco. Owasco is Hunter Biden's firm that was a recipient of millions of dollars from questionable financial transactions. Go Win Dong, this gentleman here was the right-hand man for the owner of a company called CEFC China Energy Company. Merwin Yang was his associate. CEFC was an arm of the Chinese government. Hunter Biden was a close business partner of these men and their companies. Therefore, this signature block shows a direct financial and legal relationship between Hunter Biden and individuals connected to the communist regime. Now, these are the same folks and companies that we discussed at length in our September 2020 report. This new document is yet another record that substantiates our report that we issued September 2020. That same report that the media and my Democrat colleagues said was based on Russian disinformation. So, I now say to the media, and I now say to my Democrat colleagues that said that our report was Russian disinformation, this question: is this signature block Russian disinformation? Are the names of these companies Russian disinformation? Is this document disinformation? No. This is a legitimate record that my staff uncovered, and it didn't come from the Hunter Biden laptop. This is the same type of record that Senator Johnson and I based our report several months ago on. So, to my Democratic colleagues who falsely smeared our report, you're in the majority. You are now committee chairs, and that you have jurisdiction over these matters. So I want to challenge you to use the same effort and energy that you exerted in the Trump-Russia investigation to expose the extensive ties between the Chinese regime and members of the Biden family. And I think I speak with some credibility on this point because you know there was a President Trump, and at the time there was a President Trump, I investigated Donald Trump Jr. on things that were appropriate at that time to ask legitimate questions about in the congressional role of congressional oversight, the constitutional role of congressional oversight.